So right now they are about a soft serve consistency, maybe a little more, but I'm telling you, they are so good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds by making healthier versions of some of my favorite foods. So today we are gonna be making fudgesicles. So it's a fudge popsicle with just 2 ingredients. And then on top of that, they are low carb. They're actually really high in protein, which is awesome to be able to have like a dessert that's also high in protein and nutritious. And on top of that, they are ridiculously easy to make. So just these 2 ingredients. I'll leave the chocolate chips linked in the description below for you. And then for the yogurt, I just got the little individual cups of a high protein yogurt. They each have about 15 grams of protein. And I know there are some that are even higher, but that's just what they had and that's what I grabbed. So I am gonna be using my stand mixer for this because we're gonna try to make the yogurt a little airy, somewhat fluffy, and it's just gonna change the consistency of the popsicle versus just putting it like straight from the container into the little mold, okay? So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and melt the chocolate chips. So you could do a double broiler. I'm just gonna use a microwave. I know, judge me, but it's just easy. And then for the yogurt, I'm just gonna put this right into the stand mixer. And if you guys don't have a stand mixer, you can totally use a hand mixer for this, okay? No, thank God. Okay, so it's just now starting to melt. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in for about 15 seconds. Just always be careful with your chocolate chips because chocolate chips are delicate. And if you burn them, it's over. Like you actually have to start all over again. It should be good. Let's see. So this is perfect. Doesn't that look at that. It's like velvety, silky, smooth. Okay, so before we add in the chocolate, we're gonna try to make it airy and fluffy by doing like a medium high speed. Okay. So honestly, by mixing it like this, what happens is it just changes the texture to be like a little bit more silky, which is what we want for our popsicles, okay? So I mixed that. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my sugar-free chocolate. So you could obviously mix it. I'm just gonna go ahead and fold everything together. Okay. Okay, so I already have my little molds right here. And I'll leave these linked for you as well in case you guys are planning on making this or other, popsicles this summer. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these up. So these are gonna be nice and creamy, okay? So I just filled it up about 3/4 of the way, maybe even a little bit more. And then once you add in the little stick, it fills up to the top. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for all of these and then they'll go right into the freezer, but trying not to make a mess. Okay, so I ended up filling these up a little more. Typically with like regular popsicles, you fill them up 3/4 of the way, then you put the little stick in and then it goes up, but these weren't. So I actually had to go back and fill these up to the top. So that's it. Now I'm gonna put them into the freezer. They're gonna go in for about 2 to 3 hours, but I'll show you once they're ready, what they look like. And guys, I'm telling you, these are like the creamiest popsicles. You're gonna love them. Okay, so popsicles are in the freezer. They're gonna be in there for about 3 hours. I just got my refill of my probiotic and prebiotics, so I'm gonna take these now. I usually try to take them earlier in the day, morning preferably. These are the ones from Seed. It's the DS1 Symbiotic. This is how the refill package comes. So I just take 2 a day. These here have literally made a world of a difference for me. Before I started taking my probiotic and prebiotic, I literally had so many symptoms going on. I had a ton of inflammation. Every time I would eat, my stomach would get super bloated. My hair was falling out. I had literal dry patches all over my skin. And I didn't even know why all this was happening until I started doing research. I found out that everything is connected to our gut health. So 70% of our immune system lives in our gut. So if you're experiencing like headaches or eczema or acne or like just so many different things, a lot stems from your gut health. So of course you need to make changes to your diet. Like I eliminated seed oils. I tried eliminating a lot of processed junk. I definitely tried to stick to a pretty clean diet, and then alongside incorporating a high quality probiotic and prebiotic. So if you don't have a probiotic and prebiotic that you trust and that you truly love, I highly recommend Seed. Again, this is the DS1 Symbiotic. I'll leave it linked in the description below. And I do have a discount code that you can use as well. It's LCL25. So it'll get you 25% off your entire order. Anyway, I take 2 a day, so cheers, taking them now. And that is it. Super, it's really, really easy. I feel like sometimes with supplements, when you have to take too many of them, it just gets really kind of like overwhelming. But with this, it's literally 2 a day. And honestly, it makes a world of a difference. So anyway, those are linked in the description below for you. We're gonna wait for about, I have them already in the freezer, so we'll wait. I don't know, I'm like super impatient, so we'll check them at about the 2-hour mark. If not, we'll go the full 3 hours, and then we are gonna have some high protein, low carb, low calorie fudge popsicles. I'm so excited about them. Honestly, this is a great snack. It's weight loss friendly, and I think you're really, really gonna enjoy it. All right, guys, so I took photos. I had to obviously get a little thumbnail and a photo for IG. So these have been sitting out for about 30 minutes. So right now they are about a soft serve consistency, maybe a little more, but I'm telling you, they are so good. For me, I think that this is perfect when I'm craving chocolate, when I'm craving something sweet. I don't wanna be like bad girl, right? I don't wanna go and fall off track, fall off the wagon. These are high protein, low in calories, low in carbs. The fact that I'm actually like nourishing my body, I know that I'm getting my protein in, because honestly, even for someone like me that tries to focus on protein, I usually do not eat enough protein in a day. So these are just little things. They're like little hacks that you can do to not only satisfy your sweet tooth, but also get a little bit more protein in. So anyway, the texture right now, again, is like a little melty, but they are so delicious. Take a little bite. And they are so creamy, perfectly chocolatey. I think like if you wanted to have like a really intense chocolatey flavor, you can maybe add some like espresso. I was trying to think of like, if you like dark chocolate, then obviously just use the dark chocolate chips instead of the milk chocolate. But this right here is like a perfectly light, milky, like a milk chocolate fudgesicle. So if you love fudgesicles, if you like chocolate ice cream in general, give these a try. They're not only like a much better option for you, they're also weight loss friendly, diabetic friendly. So if you have friends and family that are trying to lose weight, that might be diabetic, send this video over to them. You never know. Videos like this can be super, super helpful, and it could really help people stay on track. So these are things that really help me, and I'm just sharing them with you. So anyway, I'll leave everything linked in the description below, recipe, the whole 9. But if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget, hit the little bell notification so that you're reminded every time I post a video just like this one. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.